Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Hope that all of you are doing well and being healthy and taking good care of yourself and those around you. Time for my 3 minutes of Torah. This week, our Torah portion is Vayikra, the very first parsha in the book of Leviticus. And it is comprised mostly of instructions for various sacrifices that were to be brought first in the tabernacle and later in the temple in Jerusalem for various occasions. One of the things that's noteworthy, if you look at a Torah scroll, the very first word in the Parashat Vayikra is written in a strange way. The aleph at the end of the word is written very small. And it's been noted by many different commentators. One of the things that one of the commentaries that has sort of been an overarching theme, and other commentators have sort of built on it, is that the aleph was written small because when God spoke to Moses, Moses was such a humble guy that he didn't need to yell at him. He didn't need to do anything to get his attention, that Moses was very humble and always God's servant. And it's an interesting thought for us because we think about Moses, who is the greatest servant of God and the most well-known and prolific prophet. Our tradition tells us there was no other prophet like him before nor after. And yet he was very humble. And I think it's really interesting for us to read about this as we're going through everything that that's going on right now with the coronavirus. It has been a humbling experience for many people because it doesn't really matter how wealthy you are, how famous you are, or how poor you are. This disease is hitting everybody. It's sort of the great leveler and has hopefully taught some people to have a little bit of humility in front of nature and in front of our fellow human beings. So something to think about, this idea of humility, something we've talked about as well in my book discussion group. I do want to call to your attention that we are going to have, hopefully by the beginning of Shabbat, a Zoom account for the synagogue, so we'll be able to do our classes and meetings and so forth. I'll share that information with you as soon as the account is confirmed. Last thing that I want to do, since we're not in shul, is just read the names of the yahrzeits that we're observing this week at Bethel, the Heights Synagogue. Mary Valancy, Samuel Chernikoff, Julius Weil, Edward Einhorn, Ida Grossman, Gloria Horwitz, Max Newman, Rose Kushner, Louis Levine, Armin Rothstein, Gertrude Adler, Isidore Einhorn, Ben Engel, Ida Glantz, and Gregory Reamer. We pray that all their memories will be for a blessing. Wishing all of you a healthy and safe Shabbat Shalom.